Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Mushoku Tensei Season 2 episode number 4 reaction. Alright, so the previous episode. Things went wrong. Rudy is heartbroken. Obviously, like he became closer to Sarah and like when he was going to do the deed, things went wrong, like because of his heartbreak from Eris, his confidence and everything is just gone, and he just cannot. He's afraid now. He's afraid to actually move forward, and that made him not able to do anything. And Sarah, left. It did seem like Sarah was annoyed at him, but I doubt that was the case. Sarah was probably not happy with herself because she rushed it. That's why she kind of like just left like that. And she's a tsundere, so she acts like that, like so. However, in this situation, Rudy took it in a completely wrong way. Coupled that with Eris's, as he knows that Eris rejected him. Coupled with that, he's completely heartbroken. So later on, he goes out drinking and meets a soldat here, and they kind of hit it off over there. And later on, Soldat tries to help him out, but to no avail. And in the end, Soldat kind of tells him that you need to get accustomed to people who who you won't be afraid of. And like later on, they decide to try again with Sarah, like to kind of like apologize to her, and everything. But Rudy was drunk and he just blabbers on about how, oh, he doesn't care. And Sarah was there behind him. And it ended up in a bad way, like Sarah listened to all of that, slapped him, left, and Rudy was almost going to kill himself at that moment. However, Soldat stopped him, and Soldat is like, come with us then. No need for you to stay here then, come with us. And yeah, so here I'm guessing after he leaves this place, he's probably going to go to the same place that Sylph is, and that's where they'll meet. So let's see what happens. Episode number 4, let us begin. I'll be putting the subtitles on the timer here, sync it to whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Alright, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Almost storm going. Oh. Oh, is this the Soldat's party? And oh, is that Rudy? Yeah, that's Rudy, isn't it? Damn. He's scouting out the location. Yep. Wait. His voice. Quagmire. Yeah. Wait, is this a time skip? They're not showing his face. Okay. Damn. Oh boy. Yeah, they're not showing his face. Is this a time skip? I think so. Even the voice seemed a little bit different. Red drag. Oh. Oh my god. It's an actual freaking dragon. Damn. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a dragon, so. Oh. Oh boy, here we go. Damn, Rudy's like, yes. Yo. Oh, whoa, what? Oh, water, obviously. Yep. Oh, yeah. There you go. Time skip. He looks a bit old. Wait, what is grabbing like a sniper rifle? Yo! He's literally using his wand as a gun. Oh wow. Damn, imagine soloing a dragon. Oh boy. Yeah, he is a little bit old. He isn't that old, but he's a little bit older, you can see. Yeah. So it probably like the amount of time he's traveling, probably that's why the time skip. I don't know. Hmm. Yep. Wait, I'm not really sure. Is this a time skip? Maybe not. Hmm. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. It's not a time skip. I don't know. It seemed that he does look a little bit different. A little bit older, maybe 1 or 2 years. Oh my god. Obviously, the holy relic enshrined in his oh, he's still doing his. Oh no, no. I think he is grown old a little bit at least, like at least 2 years maybe, or maybe 1 year. He's like, yes, my biceps. You're the only one who'll not betray me ever. That's why he's naming them as well. What the? Who's this? Is this a bard? No. Oh, never mind. Oh, this is a bard, isn't it? Yeah, it's a bard. What? Oh no! Oh my God, she's here. Hey, so Roxy's here as well, I'm guessing. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, why are you acting as if you know her? Yeah. Oh my God, here we go. Well, I'm sorry, lady, but Rudy is not prepared enough. Growing boy. Oh boy. Oh my God, here we go. Elina Lise. Dragon Road. There you go. Oh. Yeah, that we know. Wait, so Roxy's not here? Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah, no. About that, no. Oh my God. Well, he is a. Like, compared to you, he's a child. Yeah. Um. Rudy, stop. Stop it. Oh God. Wait, that is Yeah, sieves. Yo, what are you doing? What? Yeah, why is she asking about? Oh, wait, what? Uh, Paul's daughter. Wait, what? Paul's daughter-in-law. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm guessing Roxy's not here. Otherwise, she would have come with her. Definitely. Oh, wait, what? Oh, huh, okay. Alright, I wasn't expecting him to get to know where Zenith is this quickly. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, Roxy's also. He's like, I don't know about my dad, but yeah, my master is pretty capable, so. Oh god, here we go. Yeah? Yeah? What? Okay. This show is just. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh boy. Existence is a crime. I've got no problem in that. Yeah, but I've been suffering from a disease. Oh my god. Oh. Oh god, this is just too much. Mhm. Wow. Yep, he's just completely. Alright. Whoa, wait. Oh my god. No, no, don't worry about that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah? You're okay. Wow. He's like, yeah. Wow. Oh god. Oh boy. Yeah. Then moved on to the central continent. Yeah. Oh god. Well, what? Wait, what? Wait, so she pays what? Oh my god. I guess that's no problem. Oh, okay, I didn't know. Okay, wow, alright. Okay. It just. Oh my god. Oh, letter? Who? Roxy? Vice President? Oh, genius. Yeah. And it's the same one where Sylph is going, I think? I don't know. Yeah. And Rudy himself is pretty strong, so. Hmm. Oh, both lessons and tuition. Also, you don't even have to learn. You can just go there and do your own stuff. I see. No, but it's saying that Roxy is the alma mater, so obviously it won't be a scam. Okay, fifth year. Hmm, makes sense. Well, obviously. Yeah, and also, as we said, he's Roxy's student. Huh. Gray rat. You ah, red. Yeah, okay. Wait, does he not know about the mana or his crime? Yeah. Oh yeah, true. We forgot about that completely. Yeah, going to damn. Oh my god. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I wonder why. Hmm. But oh, there we go, Hitogami. Is he going to tell him to go and? Yup, I can see this happening. He's going to tell him to go and join the school. Yeah, convenient for you. Hmm. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Hmm. So he's like, you better go to that school and learn. And like I said, he's going to be up, go to the magic school and learn. Yeah. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, because of self being in the. Yet to come. Alright. Yep. Yeah. He's like, really? Oh, wow. Well, obviously, he won't give you the full answer. He's just going to give you little hints. Wait, what the? Um. Oh, God. Oh, boy. He's just. This will get there. Yeah, probably, I guess. Yep, so he's off. Oh, wow. Some high quality. Yeah. Wow. Look at all of them. Mm, couple of years. 2 or 3 years has passed. Yeah. Gonna be cured. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Whatever you say, bro. Uh, yeah. Oh, are these the new characters that we'll meet in these? Probably. Oh wait, he's here. I forgot her name. His name. The that guy. The glasses guy. who's a big fan of Rudy. Oh, who's this? Damn. Wait, he has 6 hands or something. Damn, that's cool. And I'm guessing that's a demon. Okay, so this will be a beginning of a new arc. Yes. Ooh. All right, that is it, I think. Okay, so that was episode number 4. So okay, here we get to see. Oh, one thing I was expecting them to actually show a little bit of Sarah as well, like what happens if she gets to know what happened to Rudius, and if the whole misunderstanding gets, like, like cleared up. We weren't able to see anything. Maybe in the future, because I really do hope that they clear the misunderstanding up, even if like they couldn't be together. Like at least they were good friends. So I hope the misunderstanding gets cleared up, because they left in a very bad, like, way, like just misunderstanding each other. So maybe in the future, like I was expecting this episode to kind of go into a little bit of that. Maybe Sarah would get to know or something. But none of that happened here, I guess. Maybe in the future, we'll see. Either way, okay, so we begin with a mini time skip. I would say he, in the end, Rudy says a couple of years. So I'm guessing like 2 or 3 years has passed, and I was a little bit like, I was thinking like, is has he changed? His voice seemed a little bit like, different. His face and everything, his like, his appearance kind of looked a little bit different. It seemed he grew up a little bit. So there is a mini time skip, I guess, like, probably 2, maximum 3 years. So what we see here is in the beginning that he is working with Zoldat's group, and like Zoldat and them are like fighting some bears, and he's like, at first Zoldat is like, oh Rudy, please scout the in front of in the front area. So he gets up in there, like, makes the, what's that called, that thing, and gets on top of it and kind of scouts out the land. So there were, over here there was the worry of a dragon attacking, so I'm guessing that is why Zoldat kind of asked Rudy to scout out. So Rudy scouts out, doesn't see any dragon, and he's like, yeah, everything is okay. So they start fighting the bears, and Rudy uses his like his mud attack that he usually uses. But then by the end, we get to see the red dragon comes in, and Zoldat is like, God damn, Rudy, like, like, what the hell? Like, you said there's no dragon. And Rudy's like, yeah, but, like, it probably, yeah, I couldn't see through the cloud of snow. So what should we do? This dragon is freaking attacking, and, like, just, So Rudy's like, don't worry. He goes and jumps up on the dragon, goes behind it, shoots it using his, wand, and then takes out, takes a little bit of distance from it. This part is amazing. He just crouches down and picks up the picks up the wand like this, like as if like he's shooting a rifle or something. And that's literally what he does. He just shoots like that. At first three rocks, and then more of them. You know what's crazy here? I don't think guns exist in this world, but obviously in the other world, guns existed. So Rudy knows, what, like, like would actually work in a situation like this. Like, he literally makes a rifle out of his wand and just shoots the dragon. And yeah, it did work by the end of it. Like, in the end, the dragon just died. So, and then the final blow, he just whacks it with some rocks, and bam, the dragon squashed like a lizard, just dead over there. And everyone's like, damn, Rudy, like, like, as respected of Rudy, like, he's right. So everyone's like praising him after they went back, and they're like, oh Rudy, yeah, we knew that you could do it. We knew that you were strong, but never gets you were this strong. So here, Zoldat is like, okay, say Quagmire, don't you think it's time you joined our party for real? And he's like, oh no, like, like I won't be able to do it. I'm going to go to the next place as well, trying to find my mother. So yeah, I don't think that is possible. So Zola's like, all right, fair enough, and then Rudy goes back to his room, does his daily prayer to the holy relic, and then he does his workout, and yeah, you can see. I just love how he's like looking at his muscles, and he's like, yeah, damn, these muscles, these will never betray me. Unlike everyone else, these things will never betray me, and that's why he probably named them as well. He named his muscles. Oh my god. Uh, right. So in the tavern, you can see he's there just eating, and then there's this random bard like singing about Rudy and talking about how Rudy destroyed the dragon. And everyone's like, boring, what the hell are you talking about? Just sing something else, don't want to hear about this Quagmire or whatever the hell his name is. Like, I don't care. Like, sing about something else. And Rudy's like, I'm here, guys. In his head, obviously. And interesting, okay, you know what, let me go back. I'm not really sure if this is a bard, but like according to my perception of bards, like every JRPG, or like any type of RPG which has like a fantastical setting, when you go to a tavern, sometimes you might find a bard, and usually, as far as I can remember, bards are elves, aren't they? They have like a little harp, and they're like always like sing from one tavern to another, singing about the heroics of certain someone, like maybe a hero, maybe someone else, like they're like that. That's a bard. So yeah, so I don't think this is a bard. This is probably just a random storyteller or like a singer or whatever. But yeah, this is what bards do, like sing about heroics of certain people. And yeah, anyways, so here while having a meal, Elena, okay, her name is kind of difficult to pronounce. Elena Lace, I think that's her name. Elena Lace. Okay, so she's like, oh, hey there, I finally found you, Rudy. Quagmire Rudius. And everyone's like, wait a minute, that's Quagmire? They're like, he's over here. Like, but we're just trash talking him. What the hell? Crap, Quagmire's here. Okay, so Elena comes in, and I don't know why Rudy acted like this. He's like, oh, so you've tracked me down at last. And I'm like, what? You don't even know this lady. What are you on about? Like, we know this lady. Like, we have seen her. And then in his head, Rudy's like, or so I say, but she doesn't ring any bells. And I'm like, what? Why act as if you know her? I genuinely don't understand why he just decided to say that. Oh, probably he was trying to gauge her intentions or something, I guess, Okay. So Elena is like, oh, that was fast. Like she said, you're hard to miss. Didn't you say finally? Okay, so anyways, so she just starts licking her lips. And Rudy's like, what the hell is this? Is she into me or something? Okay, so she introduces herself. My name is Elena Lees. Elena Lees, her name is a little bit difficult to pronounce sometimes. Sometimes it's quite easy. Sometimes I kind of mess up, get tongue tied. Elena Lees. Okay, okay, Elena Lees. So Elena Lees Dragon Road. So she says, I used to be in the same party as your father, Paul. Now here's the thing. Yeah, obviously we know this. I kind of forgot about this for a moment because it's been a while we got introduced to them in season 1, at the end of season 1. So I kind of forgot that, yeah, these people are actually from Paul's party. That is why they're trying to find. Yeah, I forgot that fact that, like Roxy actually met them in that place where they were looking for, like Paul's group. And that is where Roxy met them. So there you go. Yeah, yeah. I kind of forgot about that for a moment. Anyways, okay. So, and I'm a friend of Roxy. So there you go. She introduces herself. Rudy's like, wait, Roxy, you're friend of Roxy? You know my master? Okay, so she doesn't really answer where Roxy is, and she's like, "Oh, that can wait," like. Now, at first I thought Roxy was here, but yeah, if she was here, she probably would have come with her, and like meet Rudy as well. However, the fact that she's not here means that she isn't here at all. So I wonder where she is. They'll let us know probably in the future. And she's like, "Oh, I heard you brought down a stray dragon almost single-handedly," and then she starts feeling him up. And I'm like, good God, calm down. Oh God. And here Rudy tries to kind of, like, he's like, oh, you're quite lovely yourself, miss. And then, and he's like, ah, you know what? I'm not the same old Rudy, like. But then when time comes when she's just there, Rudy's like, wait a minute, why is she so ready? But she's giving off some serious vibes. Okay, so when she kind of grabs his like chest, she finds out. Okay, this part now. Here's one thing that I think. Um, Correct me if I'm wrong. I think she stopped her advances as soon as she saw the pendant, didn't she? Like she was going quite hard over here. You can see like like just almost throwing herself on top of Rudy. But then when she saw the pendant, she's like, "Oh, who gave this to you?" And Rudy's like, "Oh, an old friend." And friend, where's the elfish? Yeah, she is. And why do you ask? And she's like, okay, so she kind of hesitates it. She's like, oh no, no real reason. Just a moment. And she brings out her pendant and she's like, oh, we match. Okay, here we go. So this is what I'm saying. Obviously, she's elf, and like Silpha's also elf. The fact that their pendant matches, either she is somehow related to Sylph, or it is a custom in probably, I don't know, their group or something to have the same pendant. It's the same thing. Either of it. Either she's related to Sylph, or she, like is in the same group that is like that has the same pendant. Sylph is of the same group or something. Maybe they're like long lost relatives or something. So either of that. Otherwise, why would they have the same pendant? And the fact that when she saw the pendant, she just stopped all her advances towards Rudy. You see, from this point onwards, she never really goes like kind of advances on Rudy. Or maybe that's just because she knows that he is, you know. But I doubt that is the case. I think like that is why she just stopped. Like as soon as she saw the pendant, she immediately stopped. Maybe because like I don't know, like she probably thought that like someone like her relative or something is Rudy's friend, so that's why she probably didn't want to, like do anything to Rudy, like put her hands on Rudy or something. Is that why? I might be completely off the mark, but I feel like she stopped as soon as she saw the pendant. From that point onwards, she never really advanced. Or like yeah, she kind of like just almost like goes on top of Rudy and like it's very like like touchy. However, nothing more than that. Even you see like she was like sleeping just beside Rudy, but nothing more than that. She was just there. So that's why I think like after that, the pendant probably made her stop. I don't know. I might be wrong, but that's the vibe I'm getting from here. Okay, so Elena. Okay, here we go. Elena is like, oh, silly me. What was I thinking? There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she stopped after seeing the pendant. She's like, oh, like dear me, what was I thinking? Kind of like that. Okay, and then she says, I don't want to end up as Paul's daughter-in-law. For a moment, I was like, wait a minute, Paul's daughter-in-law means what? Like Paul's daughter-in-law? That would mean Rudy's wife? And then I'm like, oh, I see. Like that's what she's trying to say. But like, No, I think like she wouldn't have done any, like she knew that he's like Paul's son. So she wouldn't have done anything from the beginning if she, like, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure she stopped because she saw the pendant. And then she says, I'd like to stay friends with Roxy as well. Yeah, and obviously, like, she's like, yeah, that's why I'm stopping. But I don't know. Like, I feel like she stopped after seeing the pendant. I might be wrong, though. Anyways, um, so after that, she's like, Rudy's like, oh, you have any business with me? So she's like, I have come here to bring you some good news. Right. So here we go. We get to know that alright. Rudy got to know where Zenith is. She's in the labyrinth city of Rappa, in the center of Begarit continent. Alright. So traveling there on foot from here might take me a year or more. Oh, I see. Okay. Plus, it's almost winter, so he's like, yeah, I'm going to go there, but a little bit later. Let me just do my training and practice. Yeah, I've decided to stay in this country for a while. According to Elena Lee's, Zenith is a carefree labyrinth explorer now. Right. Okay, that's weird. Like, why? I don't know. This seems weird. This seems like a false information. Either Elena is lying or she got false information. Why would Zenith be a carefree labyrinth explorer when her whole family is missing and Paul is almost dying trying to find her while Rudy's also trying to find her? But why is Zenith a carefree? I'm 100% sure that Zenith, if Zenith would try to find Paul and Rudy, she wouldn't be carefree labyrinth exploring. In no way. Zenith has a lot more responsible, is a lot more responsible than Paul. The fact that Paul is so trying to find her like this, and also the fact that the children are missing. Yeah, in no way do I believe this. That Elena Lee is that Zenith is a carefree labyrinth explorer. How? I forgot about that. I forgot about the fact they even have two little kids. I'm not talking about Rudy. I'm talking about the other two. Not they, but I guess Paul's children. One is, oh my god, I just forgot their names. It's been a while. I don't remember those two kids' names. The one kid that we met in, I think, I don't know, I forgot their name. One we met with that girl, the lady, the maid lady, I forgot her name as well. The one we met them before. Like Rudy met them. And then there's the other kid, who's Zenith's kid, Zenith and Paul's kid, that kid, who, that one. I've forgotten their names. Anyways, so the fact that this is the situation, Zenith in no way, I don't believe it, that she's carefree labyrinth exploring in this type of situation. So either, I doubt Elena Leeds is lying. Like, why would she lie? So this is like a false, I think this is a full-on wrong information. Like, how is it possible? Anyways, and Rudy's like, okay, so Elena Leeds said that you don't need to rush. We met Roxy while looking for Paul's family and formed a party with her. So yeah, others should have joined and Paul and reached Begarit by now. So Rudy's like, wait, Master is also trying to find? And Elisa is like, yeah. And so Rudy's like, yeah, you know what? If Paul only went there, I probably would have been concerned. But Roxy's there, so it'll be fine. So I can take my time, a little bit time here. Oh my god! And then this scene, Elena Lee's just there, and she's she's like, "Oh, Rudy, welcome back." Oh god! And Rudy's like, "Oh, it's a cold day. Don't try to catch a cold," and just leaves. And he's like, "Oh, over the past week, I've learned that Elena Lee is slutty as hell." Oh god, this is just, and casual conversation, just Elena Lee's just being there. Rudy's like, "Oh, you just gotta get cold, just go in, shut the windows." Oh boy, this is just crazy. And the fact is that Elenis is just beside, like just beside Rudy's room, and every freaking day, the same thing happens, and Rudy's like, "God damn, what the hell is this?" Her very existence is practically a crime. And she's like, in fact, I'd like to get caught up in it, but you know what? No such luck. Like my little thing here is, like it's not working. So for 2 years, I've been suffering from a disease of both body and mind. Oh God! All right, you can see he's just completely like the next room. I'll be blunt. He's eating. Oh, and he's like, I've given up. I don't want any love. I don't want anything. I'd rather just look, touch, and admire than face another betrayal. My God, Rudy's just completely. Yeah. So next day we see freaking Zoldat coming out, and Rudy's like, what the hell, Zoldat? And Zoldat's like, oh, like don't worry, Rudy. Like it's not that I'm like, and Rudy's like, ah, don't worry about it. I don't really care. Okay. And he's like, but and you also know my whole situation. So let's say, you know what? Fair enough. Oh God. Okay, this part was kind of funny because when uh, Zolder is like, oh yeah, that was the best. Rudy's like, oh, did you hear that, Illinois? Rave reviews. So obviously he was trying to, like, talk in a sarcastic way, and Illinois is like, yeah, of course. Every man I sleep with lives happy. And Rudy's like, wait, what the hell? Ah, I see. He's like, yeah, sarcasm doesn't work. Okay. And and he says how he knows that half of the Saul's party have already, right. So after that, okay, so he's like, yeah, like this lady's crazy, but you know what? Even though that's the whole situation, she did cross the demon continent with Roxy and then moved on to Central Continent, all to find Paul's family with Roxy, and that warms my heart. Now, here's one thing I don't understand here. Like, you can see that she hates Paul, but then why is she and that other guy, the dwarf guy, they're trying to find Paul's family out? My guess is it's probably because of Zenith, because like like Paul was not the only party member. Zenith was also in Paul's party, so I'm pretty sure Alien Elise knows Zenith as well. So I think like the reason why she's trying to find them is because not because of Paul, but because of Zenith. She just wants to find Zenith out. I think probably. I'm not really sure, and that's why she's like going through so much lengths. To yeah. Right. Okay. Alright, so after that, what happens? Right, so here we can see that Ellenly pays Zoldat. Okay, this part really surprised me. I didn't know she was paying others to. Oh, okay, well, this part is so funny because Rudy's like, where's that part? I'm going to read this section. Alright, Ellenly gives him the money, and Zoldat says, ah, man, I feel kind of bad getting paid for something that felt that good. And Eleanor is like, oh, but in exchange, you mustn't get serious about me. Okay, and so Rudy's like, oh, so this is kind of a reverse, I guess it's no problem then. Right. And he's like, oh, accept it totally. Now, here's the thing. It's interesting, I didn't realize she was paying. The fact that she's paying them makes a lot of sense because, as she says, she's literally telling them not to get serious about her. Like, as Rudy says that, oh, since she's paying, it makes it totally fine. I kind of agree with it. You know why? Because as soon as she pays them, immediately it tells the other person, you know, that, oh, this is nothing serious. You shouldn't get serious about me. Paying the other person immediately means that. So in no way is Elena Leeds leading someone by the nose. She's from the beginning. She's just like, oh, here's the money, and as soon as she's giving the money, it's kind of telling her intentions that I'm not serious about it. And that's why I also kind of agree with Rudy here, that the fact that she's paying them kind of makes it like, like what can I say, like makes the other person understand that, oh, this is nothing serious, and they would, I guess you could say, not get hurt in the process. Because like like that's what I think. And I think this is like, at least my, my what can I say, like I also think of the same way that Rudy thought, that this kind of makes it okay, because the fact that you're paying someone immediately means that you're not interested, and it kind of shows. Like, here's the thing, she could have just verbally told everyone that, oh, you know what, I'm doing this, but don't take me seriously. But I could guarantee you that 5 of the 10 people she is with, 5 of them will still misunderstand. They would still catch feelings for her. I can guarantee you that, even if she made it clear in the beginning that, oh, I'm not serious about it, I can guarantee you that. But the fact that she's paying money to them, I feel like this kind of makes it completely, like it nails it into their head that, oh, this is actually not serious. So I feel like her paying money is a bigger indication, and it makes the other party understand and accept that, oh, this is not serious. Because verbally, I'm sure like 5 out of 10 would still get it wrong, like, wrongfully, like, like get it wrong, misunderstand her by the end, and catch feelings for her. But since this is what is happening, that is probably not going to happen. And yeah, that's kind of interesting. Like, and I kind of accept, like, agree with Rudy here that, yeah, the fact that she's paying, like, obviously, because this is the thing, like, she doesn't need to pay. She could just tell them, I think, she could just tell them that, oh, you know what, there's nothing, it's nothing serious. But like I said, even if she tells it verbally, it, like 5 out of the 10 people will definitely still misunderstand and still make the mistake of starting to like her. But the fact that she's paying money, I feel like it's a very big indication, and it actually kind of gets imprinted in their head that, oh, this is not serious. So the same won't happen. Verbally, it might happen. People might still misunderstand and still catch feelings. However, this won't. And that is why I'm saying that it is like a, like an actual, indication that I am not interested in you at all. This is just, so yeah, that's what I think. And I kind of thought about it. I'm like, yeah, you know what? And I can say that I kind of respect this. The fact that she's not making, like, like, she's not making others misunderstand, and she's like paying them money literally, and telling them that, you know what, this is why I'm paying you the money. Don't misunderstand, or don't, like, get serious about me. I can respect that. And like, yeah. Right, after that, you can see that Elena Lees, after that, comes with a letter to Rudy. And she's like, oh, you have a letter. And Rudy was like, just doing push-ups and stuff. Rudy gets the letter. So, okay. It's from the, wait, what was the name of the place? Rano, I think? Wait a minute, let me check. Dear Rudius Grey Rat, greetings, I'm Xenius, Vice Principal of Rano University of Magic. There you go. So yeah, in the letter it's written that we have caught, like, we've caught your name. I'm informed that you also studied under Roxy, the King class water mage. So we would like you to come join here and welcome you as a special student. So he's like, what does a special student mean? So Elena Lee says special students are excused from both lessons and tuition, which is interesting. So literally, they're like, oh, come to our place. You don't need to do studies. You don't need to pay for tuition. You can just be here and use our stuff. Use our library, use our raw materials and stuff, like, just be here. And what do they gain out of that? Obviously, if like if Rudy go after going there, if he becomes like a very world class, world renowned mage in the future, obviously everyone will be like, oh, where are you from? And Rudy would be like, ah, I'm from Ranwa University, and they'll be like, oh, Ranwa University. Basically, like what do you call them? The uh what's that word? An advertisement, like a like a investment. Yeah, I guess you could say investment. This is like a investment that they're doing on Rudy, so that in the future their name can be spread, kind of like that. So yeah, so Rudy is like she throws it to us. Rudy gets it, and okay, this part I don't know what the hell was happening here. Elinale sits down on the bed, starts combing her hair and blushing. What? Okay, I genuinely don't understand what was happening here. Anyways, like she made it clear that she's not, she doesn't want to become Paul's daughter-in-law or betray Roxy. She said that. So why is she? I don't know. Anyways, so Rudy gets the letter, and he's like, oh, like I don't know, this letter is from God, who knows from where. I don't want to do this, like and I have to find Zenith as well. I'm glad someone appreciates my 2 years of hard work, and my magic's kind of plateaued, so I'm interested. Um, I need to figure out if it is legit. And you can see Elena is still sitting down on the bed, just combing her hair and just. Right. Okay. So after that, he tries to make like a little bit of a research, and he asks this guy Conrad, I think, and he's like, oh, I dropped out of there and this and that, and he kind of gives him more information, and he's like, oh, you haven't been to school, and he's like, oh, I was actually from a little bit of a nobility, and he's like, oh, like which family are you from? And he's like, oh, I'm from the Grey Rat family. And he's like, wait, Grey Rat family? You're pretty famous over there, your family. So why are you soloing adventuring over here? And obviously it reminds him of his family, so he almost starts crying, and Okay, so and here Rudy's kind of thinking like, wait a minute, I do kind of remember that me going to tutor Eris was mainly because I needed funds for my and Sylphia's tuition for the academy. So that's why I started, you know. And like now they're kind of coming back in a circle, And the engineer just comes down and all on top of this guy almost. Okay, so you can see Rudy's not really interested, and he's like, oh no, I cannot, I won't be doing it. And you can see that what's her name? Ellen Lilise is pretty much like, oh no, come over there, and she's like, oh, Paul will bring them back to Azura anyway, so you can just take a trip and visit them when he does. So yeah, it's not a problem. Aren't you just saying that because you don't want to see him? She's like, oh yeah, exactly. And Rudy's like, I guess she really hates Paul. I do wonder why. Right. Anyway, so Rudy's like, oh, I'm going to pass this invitation. And oh boy, immediately Hitogami was probably just waiting, He was like, alright, you know what? I need to interfere now. So next night in the dream, Hitogami pops up. And Rudy's like, oh, it's been a while, I've come here. And you can still see Rudy's appearance here, his appearance in the other world. Now I think I mentioned this in one of the previous episodes in season 1, but you know what, the reason why I think he's still in this appearance in his inner world is because of his inner turmoil. He doesn't have that self-confidence. Outside he's doing all these push-ups and everything, but deep down inside he's still that person from the original world. So I don't know if a day will come when Rudy will be able to be confident in himself and will actually be able to go past his inner turmoils, his inner conflict, be able to conquer them. The day he will be able to do that, I don't know, I feel like he'll change over here in his inner world. this person is going to change into the current Rudy that he is. Because this Rudy who's just there all naked, like scruffy beard, hair unkept, like this, he's just there. This is a way of symbolizing his bullied self, who was bullied in the real world. His weakness, it kind of shows. So I don't know. I feel like this kind of symbolizes that it is still there inside of him. He still hasn't been able to conquer it. The day he'll be able to conquer it, I feel like he'll change over here. He'll become the same Rudy that he's outside over here. The day he'll be able to conquer his fears and his thing, or maybe not. I don't know. This is just what I think. You know, and it would kind of make sense and would be kind of like interesting if that's what happens. Either way, Rudy's like, what do you want now, Hitogami? You usually come out whenever you have something to tell me, some kind of an information or some kind of a hint you give. So at first he kind of says that, oh, now I'm going to go and find Zenith, I'm going to find my master and all that. I'm not going to go to that academy. But then, Hitogami is like, oh, but like you want to go and meet your master like this, like you have your outer body, like your physical appearance is pretty good now. You're working out and everything, but deep down inside you're still that person. He's like, Eris ran out on you when you had a good thing going with Sarah. Your little guy was useless. Your spellcasting is a little better than it was a few years ago. So he's like, are you going to be and go and stand in front of Roxy like this? So he's like, yeah, but you know what is like, what you can do? You can go to the Magic Academy. You'll learn a lot more than common adventure can hope to. Okay, so Rudy's like, wait a minute, is this one of your advices? And he's like, yeah, you can say that. Okay, so he also says, like, if you actually don't listen to me here, you're going to go there and going to regret it if you miss this opportunity out. And Rudy's like, why? And he's like, oh, I cannot tell you that, but yeah, that is, you are going to regret it. So better listen to me. Okay, so he says, like, my real advice is yet to come. Rudy's like, alright, let's hear it. Rudius, enroll in the Ranoa University of Magic and investigate the mass teleportation in Fitua over there. Do this, you shall regain your manly potency and pride. I love the way he says that, manly potency and pride. And Rudy's like, wait, really? Like the University of Magic will cure my erectile dysfunction? Hitogami? I love how he says that in English completely. Word by word. And Hitogami is just screwing around. He's like, yeah, like, just repeating the same word, like, over and over again, like an echo, and just floating away. Just out. So yeah, Rudy will have to listen now, Okay, so Rudy wakes up and sees freaking Ellen Lee's just there beside him. And Rudy's like, I love the first thing he does is like he checks. Because, and then he's like, oh my god, it's still not working. Not a little peep for my little seal. But then, oh god, then Ellen just grabs him. And I love how he checks again. Again he checks. Just in case, but no. But then he's like, oh, so this will get better. Okay. So yeah, next day, all the party members and everyone is here, and they're like, saying goodbye to Rudy. Zoldat is there, and you can see that Zoldat is a little bit pissed off because I'm guessing he wanted Rudy to join him and his party. I wouldn't call him pissed off, but a little bit, like kind of grumpy. And because you remember him kind of like inviting him, and now he's just leaving like this, like without any a moment's notice. So yeah, Zola is kind of like grumpy, and Rudy's like, oh, thank you so much for all you have done, and Zola is like, yeah, Rudy's like, whatever he says, he's been looking out for me these couple of years. And Zoldar is like, oh, but you also kind of helped us out. You also like earned a lot of money for us. And then he's like, yeah, aren't you glad you're gonna be cured? And he's like, yeah, let's just hope for it. And Zoldar's like, we'll meet again. Like when we'll go over there, we'll meet again. So then let's kind of go out drinking and everything. So yeah, they are off. He and Alien Elise are off towards Ranoa Kingdom. And you can see like a little montage of them traveling, Rudy doing his like sit-ups and everything. And we see a few characters here. There's this one dude here you can see, brown haired, just reading a book. So these are the new characters we'll meet in the future. Then there's this one, no, two girls. They have like ears like beach girls, I'm guessing. And then there is this guy. I forgot his name. This guy, the figurine loving guy. The one who's extremely strong. Who's a big fan of Rudy. He's here, and he's doing his usual thing. And then obviously there is Ariel Fitz, which is obviously Sylph, and this dude, I forgot his name. And they're over there also. And then there's one girl we see drawing something, I don't know, like. So yeah, these are all the new characters. Oh, this part was really interesting. We see a demon. I'm guessing this is a demon. 6 hands he has. You can see there's a few other demons who are like kind of cheering for him, and he's like drinking and everything. Yeah, seems pretty happy. And finally, Rudy has reached the academy, and that is where it ended. So yeah, a new arc is going to start, I'm guessing, and I'm looking forward to it. This should be interesting. So yeah, and I do wonder if he'll realize that is Sylph or not. Let's see. He probably won't. Like obviously, Sylph will realize it's him. Yeah, I'm sure she will. However, Rudy probably won't, because like her hair is like white and she has cut her hair. She has a visor and everything because of that, and she doesn't really talk. They call her Silent Fits, as you remember. So yeah, so let's see. So that is it, and that is my reaction to episode number 4 of Mushoku Tensei season 2. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. That is it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next week with another episode of Mushoku Tensei. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.